Hello everybody and welcome back to our Board Collective RimWorld series. My name is Optar International and I'm coming at you with episode 9. It's the 4th episode that I would have been recording today, but I've just had a brief break, filled up my teacup, and I'm back through fortuitous circumstances. Now, on the last episode, that Mega Sloth is going through our traps, which is going to give me some more food, hopefully. Go on, a bit further, or walk backwards, whichever. Go on. Go on. Ah, damn. You're going to die anyway? You are going to die anyway. Let's keep an eye on that instead of what happened to the Thrumbo up here. At the end of the last episode, or rather during the last episode, we had two Manhunter packs. One was Cougars, one was Lynx, and that was about it. It started, I believe, with a Hirogen hunting party, unless that was the previous episode to that, but they've all kind of merged together in my mind. So let's just carry on with whatever the hell it was that we were doing. We're obviously getting these external walls here done, and I'm not opposed to that. Have we opened these doors down here? No, we have not. Let's keep them open. Could probably stick the speed up here. We're in the process of finishing off some flooring within the temporary base. And I can't remember if I explained my thinking here previously, but this is all going to be well within the area of our ship to be. I say ship to be, it's going to be a Borg cube to be. And therefore there is no problem with us making that flooring, because it's going to be like that indefinitely. So yeah, we'll just carry on with that plan and let everyone do what they're doing. I do just want to increase the amount of stuff that we've got out here. So where are we up to with this bit? That doesn't really do too much by the way of hindrance, so I'm going to allow that and this as well. We have another ambrosia sprout. I'll just slow that down periodically. In fact, I'm going to pause it completely to get this mapped out. You want to take, I mean, it's in my opinion of course, but you want to take full advantage of these. Just make sure I'm not selecting any other grow zone. You want to take full advantage of these ambrosia sprouts because it's free for a start, and also it sells for a half decent price if you don't want to use it yourself. I'm going to build those bits there and just leave the other bit, and we will therefore do the same here. While I'm working on this bit, I can keep an eye on that Mega Sloth. Right, move out of the way, turkey. Don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. That works for me. I may as well also start, because we're going to need power running around this. I may as well also start implementing that. Yes, Mega Sloth has died. Good. Speaking of which, do we have any? That looks like this Muffalo here. We'll have that. Thank you. We've got a red fox with a rat. We'll have that. And we have another red fox with a squirrel. Samantha's created a cloth cowboy hat masterwork. Good for her. this is going to be like so. All the way across, down, all the way around, and connected in the middle. Okay. What is dying? Fox against the rat. And we have the rat. Don't care about your peace talks. Cheers. Who is my major break risking? Rush? Why are you major break risking? Trying it on with Santos. That would be why. If you're quick. Just need to clean that up for me. If you are quick, you will not have a buff for being hungry anymore. Wouldn't that make more sense? I'm just going to take this in as an advisory for the moment. Do a slate like so. Not a power conduit, I want that. Yes. Okay. Let's put those in as well. Okay. Let's go. Now Bradley here was getting on, as I recall, quite well with our research. He's actually already up to level 10, nearly level 11. Doing very well. I'm just going to get somebody to clean for me. Samantha's busy, Carl's busy, Santos is busy, Trofim. Probably more likely to be Trofim, to be honest. Yeah, go on. I'll stick you on that then, Trofim. When you wake up, you can just go around and clean up our base, which is getting filthy. Or not getting, has gotten. Could have probably waited until after they finished the floors, but yeah, who cares? Not my problem. Another ambrosia sprout. Right inside the base. That is actually a bit of a pain in the bum. But we will utilise it anyway. And all I do in this case, if it's spawned somewhere within your base where you've got, that's going to be a pain to do. If it's spawned somewhere in your base where you have roof area already, but just soil underneath, simplest way to deal with that is just to remove the roof area over the top of the ambrosia, and it will continue to grow. And again, with the harvest, the grow zones underneath it, you can take full advantage of having it there. That's all been done. Good. I'm getting slightly concerned for the meat stores here. But not to worry. Breakfast, Mr. Grizzly, Mrs. Grizzly. Have you had any? No. What is happening? Trofim started a social fight with Santos. Let me finish doing this and I'll come and see who's fighting who. Well, I know who's fighting who, but see who's going to win. Now, you have bruises, you have bruises. Don't be a wuss. Carry on working. Okay. Finished making the cowboy hats, and I think that frees up Samantha. It does. So now if we have a heatwave, we'll simply just stick them onto the heatwave specific outfit, and then Santos will take off his helmet and put on a cowboy hat. Still doing the flooring. Just double checking they're not all restricted, which they're not. Good knowing that for the fact the rush is not in the base. I can get Santos to wake up and immediately do that for me, please. Just to get it done. Who is major braking? And fall has begun, but that's okay. We're currently... Well, we currently don't have the heaters on, but I'm going to turn them all back on. We're going to get... Well, Bradders is somewhere. Not even going to bother looking where he is. He's in the kitchen. And then I'm just going to get these guys to flick these on when they wake up, so that one person doesn't take time out of their day to get out of bed, walk all the way around the base to flick on this one, and then this one will wake up and then go all the way around the base to flick this one on. They just do the ones in their room, and it's just easier. And it's not a rush because it is still, what, 16 degrees out there, so that's okay. And there you go. And then she will just get on with her day instead of going to flick these and disturbing the sleep of the people who are currently in bed. This is growing, isn't it? Just want to double check that when the light goes up. There we go, yes it is. Good. That one is definitely gone from the previous episode. There was one over here though, wasn't there? Yes. Okay, paths are coming along nicely. And the bedrooms are looking slightly impressive as a result of the flooring, which is good. Slightly impressive 65, slightly impressive 54. That is relevant room that you're doing there. This needs treatment. It's still those two with the who had the punch up, Santos and Trofim. This hill route should be coming in soon. And wildlife. Still the same squirrel. Surely you've had something else by now. That one is very much out of sync compared to the other one. It's a little bit silly. Turn it down. If you wouldn't mind finishing off the bedrooms first, guys, that would be great. I could have quite easily left that. Now, Trofim is going through these traps, and I do not trust him to do so. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind doing that, pal. But at least he's doing it. I could probably take him off of that now. If I'm being perfectly honest, we only needed you to clean this area here. That blood that's all out there doesn't really matter to us, because we're not the ones walking in and out of this. It is animals and raiders. Now Trofim is fully healed, so he can go back onto patient, so that he returns to bed immediately if he gets injured in any way. Yet another day with... Oh, you've had a tortoise, but you ate all of it. That second red fox, the female, has had a fight with a rat, so I'm going to have that rat. Thank you kindly. And Santos is also fully healed, which is good to know. Almost done with the floors over here. Carl is working tirelessly by the look of it. Which is good to see, because I believe he's a hard worker. Was he a hard worker? Yes, he is. Yeah. And that is useful. Now, what sort of 60, 63? Yeah, it's not too bad. I am happy with that. So I've done all of these bits. It's just these random rooms over here. I would like to get Santos to deconstruct these first, if you don't mind, please, Santos. Looking good. Looking good. Before they make that room, I do want to just do this though, so that they do not make it into a roofed area. Just going to have geothermal in there, and I have no interest in harvesting the energy, or rather the heat that it puts out. Not in this scenario. I've used that once or twice before, but not for the purposes of this. We should be using heaters for that. What are we saying? We're on 11 degrees now, so before everybody wakes up, I'm just going to reassign them to winter clothing, so they immediately take off their cowboy hats and dusters, and they will put on a toque and a parka. If you just watch the little caricatures at the top, they are all doing that one by one, which is great. Gets everyone in the right uniform, and if we look now at the uniform, it protects them down to -43 with a toque, and then that's a bison wool one, so it's going to be -60. Look at that. Santos is -33, so that's sort of like the marker that we need to keep an eye on, is -33, but it's never going to get down to that unless we have a cold snap in the middle of winter. It's currently full, so we're okay. Oh, Carl, if you wouldn't mind just tidying up those pieces for me in the kitchen after you've finished chilling. Now this corn will be coming in soon again, and I'm hoping it gets here before the winter freezes it all off. I have a couple of tactics that I employ when it comes to cold snaps and things like that, but until, I mean, it's always difficult to explain things like that anyway, but until it calls for it, I'm not gonna bore you all. I say you all, I don't think anyone's actually watching this. We have a raid from the Cardassian military. Outlanders from Cardassian military have arrived nearby, approaching from multiple angles. They will prepare for a while. What have we got? Hello. They're not sappers, are they? Prepared defensive. Approaching from multiple angles. No. Nothing to do with sapping. We've got a bolt action rifle. Well, we've got our psychopath, and we've got a researcher, so we don't really need any of these people. Who have we got down here? We got Nitro, Wolf, and Stars. No particular formidable weaponry. Come on, get on with it. And again here, no formidable weaponry. So we're going to bunker down so that we don't go off wandering. And they can come as they are. Why would you walk on the traps to have something to eat? Absolute idiot. Some of these guys, man, I swear, they are not the brightest. Hauling rice to stockpile? No. Do that instead. Building roof? Well, why were you hauling rice to stockpile if there's a roof to build? That to me makes no sense. Ah, because you're not allowed out. Okay. Can they hurry up and attack for me, please? That would be grand. Now we appear to have used all of our slate blocks for the time being. So I need to find an alternate project. Oh look, I've already got one, but I need to release these lot so that they can actually go out there and do it. Now I've queued up all of these. I've not queued up all of these. I've queued up a few of them to be hauled earlier. Those are granite. It's tough to see which colour. Slate, we'll have those. More slate. More slate. We only really want them hauling in slate chunks because those are the ones that I wouldn't say we're in desperate need of. Oh, here they come. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was desperate need for slate because we'll just get it as and when. It's more of that's the resource that we're using the most of. Alright, who's going to get it first then? Top or bottom? You. 1, 2, 3. Solace is leaving. This guy. Who are you? Psychopath, sanguine, artistic cleaning. 21, 16 social. Wow. On an ordinary day, I might rush out to save your life. But I don't think I need to. What is that noise? You're bashing nothing, idiot. Is anyone else bashing anything? There is a squirrel there, which is rather tasty. Nitro's been downed here. 5 hours. What you got? Incapable of caring, social, bloodlust, jealous, kind. We don't really need anyone. But you are a whiz at intellectual, of course you are. Why would you not be? Nitro. No, we already got. Well, I mean, Bradley's doing a good enough job. I think we could probably just leave Bradley on that. He's unconscious. He's going to die in like now. What are you bashing still? Both of you are probably going to die. One route out. This chap is now dead. And that means that guy's leaving. And there we have it. Thank you for coming. It's been a pleasure. That guy is now dead. Just going to allow all of this and all of this. Nitro, no. I really have No, I really have no interest. I mean, he is good at crafting as well. That's not a bad shout. Alright. Alright. Go and capture him. And then Santos, come around here. Oh no, Emina is backup medic. Okay, Santos, back to bed. You're not going to go back to bed, are you? Alright, we'll have another one. And look at his resistance. Hey, resistance really is futile. He's almost like he wanted to join us. I'm going to have to strip him though. And just leave his random crap clothes inside. He's dying in 2 hours. Let's get him tended, shall we? 9, that's fine. And we can definitely, well, I'll tell you what, I will leave them on this for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and was there a 6th? Yes, 6. Let's do that as well. Right, now that you're doing the last one, I want you to strip him. Lovely, and I want you to haul that, and haul that, and haul that, and haul that. Are you a man? You are a man. Good. Let's do this one by one, just so that we dump it there, so that he doesn't put it back on is basically the reason I'm doing this. Because all we want him to put on is these pants, and then he can, when we recruit him, he'll get the uniform standards that we expect here as the Borg Collective. Consuming, and then we will prioritise feeding with our warden, which is Santos or Bradley. Fantastic. Let's go. The rest of you, I'm just keeping you turtled up for the time being, just while they clear out all of this. Trophim is coming to get it anyway, so don't worry. And then that one's done as well. Lovely. And do we have all of these bits here? No, we do not. We are about to. And someone's coming up there for that. Excellent. Okay, so we are back on task. After that, we have a medical emergency, but that's Nitro. He is blood loss extreme, so he's gonna lay there until, and as you can see, it's 70% at the moment, should be working its way down to 69. There you go. Lovely. As his body recuperates. Anything from our neighborhood watch? Please don't take each other out. That really bothers me when they do that. Nothing from you. I say neighborhood watch, it's not really. Oh, you at the whole squirrel? That's good for you. We've got a raccoon there now as well. Okay. That is on its way in with Buffy. Excellent. Because of Hickman's Shack of Supplies. Not interested in that. Not even interested in what it is. Could be great, but no thank you. Did they actually break any of these walls? Or are they just punching them just to be dicks? Looks like they were just punching them to be dicks. Which is... well, people do that. Nitro, have you actually been fed? Yes, you have. And his death with Bloodlust. We could definitely do... no, come this way, please. Through the traps. Through the traps. Ugh. Oh, 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 he's been tempted. Dead. Well, not yet. You will be no longer capable of walking. Good for Nitro. You didn't lose any limbs or anything, did you? No. Okay. How are we doing on this research? We've got microelectronics and it is over halfway, which is a plus sign, I guess. It's still not great. Oh, wait a minute. They took his pants. Is he getting debuff for being naked? Of course he is. Slightly impressive. Pretty environment. Witness death with bloodlust. That's running out though. So yes, I am going to high priority stockpile a pair of pants next to your dresser, just because that's what I do. Because where else would you put it? There you go, lovely. And I fear we're about to run out of space in here. So I think it's almost time to do that. Yep. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like this. Do that. Let's get that in there. Let's get that in there. And I'm actually just going to expand it one more to go to there. And this is going to be for... oh, it already is. Fine mills. Just wanted to double check. This is also for fine mills, but on normal. This is on porn or preferred. Doesn't really matter. And this we are going to have. Cook fine mills times 4, and we're going to do until we have 30. It's going to be all meat, all veg, all animal products, except for insect jelly, fertilised, unfertilised eggs. I'm not bothered because we're not having animals. Meat is not going to be human because we are going to have that, and it's not going to be insect because we are going to have that. Pause when satisfied and unpause at 10. Lovely. That's what this is on, wasn't it? Yeah, 10. Fantastic. Good. So now we'll just work through this meat supply, otherwise it's going to spoil. That's the reason that we've got this meat here, is to eat it. And we are going to do so. Excuse me. Another sip of tea. You killed the fox. Great. One of my predators gone. Word to the wise, if you're a fox, you're a predator, like, don't stand next to a bigger predator than you. Really. That would be my advice. Now this is just generating and it's not actually giving me anything. So I'm going to link it up. What? Indeed. Another raid from the Cardassians. Arrive nearby to prepare, blah blah blah. How many have we got this time? Whoa! That is more than a few. Have any of you got any decent weapons on you? Well, there's one heavy SMG. Chain shotgun. I mean, well, it's bio-coded anyway. It doesn't matter. 2 bolt action rifles. How many is that? 13. We haven't got enough traps for that. I don't want to move those ones just in case they come around the other way. What we need is gun turrets, but what we need is a faster researcher. But Nitro is exactly that. Might be coming to get their geezer back. Anyway, let's bunker up for the time being. so that we don't get killed in the process. They are, yeah, they'll prepare. Okay, so we're going to have some idleness, I dare say. And what I'm intending on doing is once they start attacking, I'm going to line everyone up over here, take some cover behind all of these trees, and just shoot them as they come through. But we definitely need to start using this meat now. As you can see, we are out of space for corpses, which is not ideal. There we go. So that's, somebody's in the process of doing something, aren't they? Yeah, you are. You cannot do that just yet. You can all come with me down to here until you have finished feeding Fine Mill. Come with me. Are they coming the way I want them to? Yes, but a few of them are breaking off, which is fine. I mean, I'm not opposed to them doing that, like not even a little bit. Okay, where can we line these people up? Oh, I think behind this is great. Well, I think maybe Troffin should get the first shot off on them. You can go there. Santos, you can go over here somewhere. You can be safe and sound at the back. We've got this guy here as well. Samantha's going to have to be the first one. No, I don't really want you standing there because you're going to be in the firing line. Is there anybody else that we're missing? I believe so. I'm going to stand these two up here so that they can rather quickly. Just going to slow it down. These guys are going around that way, which is great. I thought they were all going to pile through the same bit, which, I mean, by and large they are, but it's fine. And they have given up and going home. Did we actually down any of them? I don't think we did. Over this side. No, we died as well. Alright. Let it be. No, I don't want to select the spike traps, thank you. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, no, alright. We'll go with that. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9, 10. This is getting too big. What we could do with is a party pretty soon. That would be ideal. Is everyone still on bunker up? Yes, they are. Turtle up, sorry. Bunker up. We'll take all of your gear, thank you. And that was just being prepared. But since we just had 2 attacks in a row, what I'm going to do immediately is chop down as many trees as we have here, so it will give them ample time to regrow. I know that seems counterproductive, seeing as we were hiding behind trees for a moment there. However, it's been a while since we've done that, and our wood supply is getting, it's not low, I wouldn't say, but it is going down. Alright. One of the things I wanted to do actually was carve out this mountain, wasn't it? So I could maybe start cracking on with that. And I would like for the roof zone over this to be gone. Just so that we can finish off this part of the wall at the very least. anybody wants to come down here, that'd be great. Oh no, of course they can't. Got them sheltering inside. But once they've taken all of these people out of the way, should be okay to do. I'll tell you what, who is my lead miner? Oh, actually Bradley. Yeah, whatever. Let's just get on with it. This guy had a component on him, 6 rather, so you've obviously got a dodgy leg of some kind. No, obviously not. Vulcans are visiting. Oh, can we move all of this stuff before we do that? We're on Hall first. Don't understand what it is that you're doing. There is no farming. Oh, of course there is. The wood. Oh, the wood, you fool. The wood that you told them to chop. I'm such an idiot. Oh, I just heard something. Yes. I will have that. However, we don't really have the space for it. Is there anywhere? Is there any way I can make this into a giant freezer? I don't think there is really, is there? The psychopath may well have to sacrifice everybody's happiness here for some human meat. Yep, I am just going to have to do this. Forever, please. And it will be human-like corpses. Do not allow colonist corpses. Strangers and human, yes, blah blah blah. Only allow fresh. Take the best stockpile, and it will be not Buffy. Who is the psychopath that we have? There's someone. Was it Emalulu? Yeah, Emalulu. You can do it. What's your name? Emeraldro. That one. I don't care that she's bad at cooking, because that is the only thing that she is now going to do. And this is going to be Buffy. Yes. I'm just setting that up so that only... otherwise, what will happen is that Emma Boo Boo, she'll go to start cooking up the fine meals, and she'll give everyone food poisoning. So, Emma Lolo, you can start butchering these humans. Now, this is a bold move. I normally wait for, like I've said a few times before, I normally wait for a party or a or a wedding to actually do the butchering of humans. But in this case, I think I need the space. And in fact, I might have to start this bit early. Let me just double check. Troffin's probably the lowest for happiness. Get on with it. And hey, Sojournist Bloodlust. Ah, you didn't get it. We butchered human-like, -6. You're buzzing. You butchered human-like. Right, okay. I'm up like an animal. And I just want to see quickly, I just want to confirm rather, that this in fact does not stack when you do more than one. So Emma Lulu has finished, we butchered human-like, stays as that, which is perfectly fine. Well, I definitely need to get rid of some of this meat. I don't have to just cook it all up into meals. It's not a good idea. A little bit stuck on that one. Unless what I could do for the time being is just knock this through. Yeah, I can maybe just knock that through, turn this off. Santos, come with me. What are you doing? Holding a revolver. Nope, no time for that. And then I'm going to move this into here. Please, everybody. And that's going to have to do for the time being, I think. Hopefully these... I mean, it's heading into the winter anyway, so these freezers, or coolers rather, should be able to keep up. But don't really want to overdo it. Okay. Maybe if I leave it like that, then we can do this like this. And then if you don't mind hauling that for me, and you can haul that for me, just to get this human meat out of the way. High Commander leaving, that's good. Now then, like I was saying with these pieces of tainted armour, they'll go in here, in this stockpile here, and then we can just smelt them down into usable resources. The human leather, I don't really know what to do with that. Maybe I could stockpile it separately. Maybe I could stockpile that separately as well, because I don't want to be using it for anything in particular. We can maybe... oh, hang on, that was meat. I don't want human meat in there. I want human leather. Textiles. Oh, leathers. Human leather. I want that in there. I don't want it in there. Okay. Should be okay. Have we finished these off yet? No, we have not. Oh, they were only visiting anyway, so that is fine. And how are we looking on steel? 242. Is this still frozen? It is, but only just. Maybe that's because everyone keeps going in there. Who knows? But it's getting towards winter now, so it should be absolutely fine. And we have a cougar. That is very good to know. Grizzly Bear's been busy with the mare, which we've still yet to take in. Yeah, I was right. Wildlife. Another grizzly. I've already looked at the cougar. You have taken a rat. Lovely. Okay. Getting things done. We are getting things did. You might not even be fully recovered when we recruit you. Do you get some sort of sick pleasure from it? No, you don't. That's very annoying, because the others all get We Butchered Human-like as a debuff for just under a week. That's not cool. So dead body laying on the ground. It was disturbing, but that goes within hours. It's not that disturbing. Well, to be fair, I've never actually seen a dead body, so can't really comment. Right. Rush is the first person up. No, absolutely not. Why is that going there? Tainted flak jacket. Let's take that off for a start. Apparel. Armour. Absolutely not. No armour whatsoever in there. So go back and do it again. Pull that to where it actually belongs. Where are you? Why don't you just put it in here like I've asked you to? No tainted apparel in there. Tainted apparel there, yes, but no armour. Tainted armour. Put in rice to stockpile. Be serious, mate. Would you? Transport pod. Who have we got? We have a Klingon named Larian. Not interested. Not interested. What is our relationship with the Wasamajiks, the Klingons? I mean, it's getting better. But the thing is, I have no intention of remaining friends with them. But for the time being, there's no reason why I shouldn't. It's just extra resources to feed and clothe this bloke. Well, not even clothe them, but just to feed them and patch them up. Alright. Santos is awake, is he not? Hauling the sheep will button down to stockpile. That's fine. Yeah, now that everyone's doing that, I will. Now that everyone's on hauling, I will rescue this person. Go on in. Patch him up and send him on his way. But it's only because I've got a heart. The Borg don't. So, you know. Troughing wire in there, thank you. Very important room to keep clean at this rate. Oh, at this moment, should we say. There's no need for me to actually leave that unfloored now. Do I want you doing that? Butchering, what are you? No, 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 no. You are not doing that. Buffy is doing that. You do this, Emma Tutu. Can you at least just haul it in? Cannot haul, no empty accessible spot. Oh! Alright. Whatever you just said. Buffy's gonna go and do it now anyway. Struck Jade. Ah! Excellent. I completely forgot I queued that, if I'm being if I'm being honest. What is happening? So Rush, if you wouldn't mind removing all of this for me. I'm actually going to do the outer bit as well, just to get it done, and I'm going to play it while I do. So it advances time even ever so slightly. Nope. Carl's coming to do it anyway. Carl's coming to do it anyway, so we'll leave you to it, Carl. But that's good that we've just found us some jade. So most of the artwork that we're going to have in the future is going to be large jade structures, or sculptures rather. Black and green, black and green, black and green. Do the maths here, people. What colour did you really think it was going to be? Now, the question here is, why is Rush doing that when I've set her to do that? That's why. Because Samantha's doing that. Alright. As long as someone's doing it, I couldn't really give a toss. Right. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. You piss me off. Now come and do that bit. Because again, piss me off. Alright, Santos is there anyway, so it's fine. He's no longer capable of walking. Then get the hell out of my spare bedroom. That would be great. Are we still chopping up these humans? Because it seems like we've stopped. We have indeed. Why have we stopped? And we're leaving... I mean, these ones are fine because it's tainted. But the armors, I do actually want to keep those. So where is this Emadudu? You're doing this. I don't think all of you need to do that at once, do you? Let's be perfectly honest. Emalolo, I want you to do all of this now. Like ASAP, pretty much. And there's no reason why you shouldn't be. Queued butchering. Okay. So we're getting our wires crossed here, aren't we, Emalolo? Because Buffy was doing the other thing. That's why she was butchering actual animals. Come on, whoever it was who was coming down here. Come and do that and that, and then I can leave this bit alone. Thank you. Knowing that it's actually completed. You come to there. Don't need to know about that. That bit needs to go in there. It does need to be completed. And then I also need that bit there, which can be like that. Wunderbar. That's some jade. Happy days. Like finding things. Anybody hauling? No, but there's almost no... Nitro's fully healed. Okay. How long you got left on your... Oh, before we put another pair there. Put that down. How long's left on your 0.3? That is excellent. And you're quite a good shooter, aren't you? So once you sign with us, Trophim is going to give up his weapon, and you're going to have it. Speaking of which, I kind of want to update our weapons since we've downed. Oh, we didn't even get the heavy SMG. That's annoying. This stockpile is all kinds of wrong. Chunks, what is going on here? No, not that. Plants, no. Corpses, only mechanoid. Good. Pain in the neck, this one. Right, the rest of it should be fine, I think. Probably wrong. Let's get all of that out of there. And let's put all of this around that. Whew. How are we doing with these slate blocks again? We've got 300 odd. But we are looking low on steel. Okay, might need to dig out another nugget here. There is one in here which I would like to go and get. So whoever comes down here first can stay here. And do some digging for me. Okay, I know we've struck it, I could already see it. What do you mean? No, everyone else can do that. Your job is to do this now. Nitro, welcome. Before you leave there, tidy up your crap. Then you can get involved with some priorities, and I think that is going to be the end of this session. Now with that in mind, I can actually get Bradley back onto mining, that's useful. But mining, yeah, I kind of need him to mine first. Rush is doing that, so you can go down to 3 on that. This needs to be harvest first and then that. You'll harvest first and then that. Yep, that's fine. And you will get that. Carl is harvest first and then that. Santos is this and then this. Yep, that is all good, I believe. And Bradley, you're now off the hook, sir. Okay. Yes. So with that in mind, we've got our new recruit here. Nitro's going to clear up his shit and then put on some clothing. And I also wanted to give him the best weapon, but that will have to wait for next time. That's the end of this episode. Hitting an hour. I probably won't do another one straight after this. But in any instance, thank you very much for watching this episode, and I will be back at some point with episode 10, I believe it is. So, yep, thanks for watching. Take care.